welcome back. We're talking about the job market, or the lack of a job market, if you will, but we're really talking about what you can do to make yourself stand out and become noticed in a market that doesn't have as many jobs as it has people looking for jobs. And so one of the things, Sue, you mentioned is the resume is really important, what that looks like, more now than ever.
A resume is your way to get an interview. It's nothing more than that. You may get half a minute of someone looking at it to grab their attention, so you need to be able to have it written in a way that addresses the position that you're looking for, specifically how your skills fit with that. And one of the ways to do that is to make sure that you have a skill-based resume. That means either you assess your skills or have someone assess them for you. We do that at Workforce Solutions. And then use that as a basis on which you can show what you can do, not so much all the accomplishments. You can talk about that once you get in the interview, but first of all, tell them what skills you have.
And one of the things you also mentioned, Crystal, is that it is good to have a personal website or blog so that once I've maybe seen the resume, not me because I'm not hiring, but there's a place for people to come back to. And why is that?
Well, the reason why is when you're on social networks, people are just seeing a face. It's not that person-to-person interaction in person. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have something to refer them to. So if you have a personal blog or website, and with blogs it's very easy to get a free blog with Blogger or WordPress, one of those sites. You have that, you can post your resume there. You can put interesting articles. Just show your knowledge. You need to build yourself as an expert. So that way recruiters, they see you as being someone that's employable. They already see your knowledge base, and so it's going to make them more likely to give you a call.
Has this whole we know the job market has changed. We know that there are not as many jobs. The numbers of unemployment are very high. But it seems like the mindset to looking for a job now also has to change. And I imagine that's really a challenge for people who are a little older, not just the college graduates, because they're more focused on all these new ways, but for people who've been in the job place for a long time and are now back in the job market when they thought they were close to maybe even retiring.
Exactly. A couple of things here. First of all, I think people have to step out of their comfort zone. The reality is most people are not going to, if they've been laid off and have lost a job, the reality is they're probably not going to find the same kind of job. It's just not out there. So they have to accept that. They also have to accept the fact that if they find a job, that it probably will pay less than they're expecting to receive or have in the past. And when they go in and interview for these jobs, they really need to not carry an attitude of I know it all, I understand, but more of a I'm willing to learn. I can provide the experience and I can give you that to get the job done. But and then for older workers, there's some things that we can do for older workers too. I can give you some tips on that too.
Okay. And the other thing we talked about, Crystal, is everything matters, from the message on your cell phone, lose the ringtones,
Right.
because you need to make sure that you always have a professional image.
Right, and that stems from, like we were talking about, the pictures that you have on your profile. This is not the time for those cool camera phone pictures. You need to make sure that the message on your cell phone does not have, a song or anything on there. You want to make sure that you look extremely employable, and everything that you do needs to look professional. What that might mean is on social networks, you might actually have to get rid of some of your connections. You might even have to get some family members off of there. You have to be very protective about what is posted on your profile, because in the end, this is your livelihood. And you're using this social networking tool as a professional tool, but you have to keep in mind at all times that you are going to have professionals looking at it.
All right, great information. I appreciate it. We'll make sure we have links to both of your sites on our website. We'll have to talk about this again sometime soon. All right, up next, our political panel talks about the Houston mayor's race, the state of the Republican Party, and more. We'll be right back.